Hall will move up. It's around one Ranger and then flips it. Raffle goes after it behind the net, fights off a check, changes direction. Raffle being checked by Hagelin, continues to protect the puck. And Ronaldo there for the wraparound try. Lundqvist makes the save. Rangers get the puck, and here's Derek Dorsett. Dorsett stripped of the puck by Hall, who chips it ahead. Oh, Raffle tried to throw the check, and Girardi ended up knocking Raffle down, but the Flyers get the puck, and here's Andrew McDonald back up and comes right back at you. Bouncing puck, the Rangers get to it. Angle drive off the glove of Emery, shot, they score! Emery could not control the first shot. Stepan buries the rebound, and the Rangers have the early lead.
Well, if you need an example of why you throw pucks at the net in all situations, even from sharp angles, let this be Exhibit A for the New York Rangers. Derek Stepan made no mistake once it fell down to him. But Ray Emery went for it with his glove, and it just glanced off.
Right here, you're going to see Emery try to recover. He nearly got there. But right between the glove and the pass.
You take it easy on the hand pass, though, you know.
Flyers get to the puck here. LeCavalier hitting the linesman now. They're not happy with that as he's trying to get that puck on net. Schenn got it back. Simmons to Luke Schenn for a shot. Fought off by Lundqvist. The shot blocked by Andrew McDonald. Couldn't clear those. Zuccarello will track it down. Loose stick on ice. McDonald is without a stick. He gets it. Well, Raffle tried to push it back to him. Now McDonald takes the stick from Reed, who's without a stick. And Zuccarello fires, and a save by Emery. Some penalties scored. A goal. That's what anything I was hoping he does here, but as you say, it's can go the other way too. Here's the shot by Girardi, deflection, score! Marty St. Louis in front with a beautiful deflection, and the Rangers for the second straight game have scored the first two.
And this is something that the Flyers had to be afraid of, is Marty St. Louis getting a huge gust of wind under his sails. He came into today's game with a goal and 2 assists, and well, I'll tell you what, Rick Nash just pushed it back to the point, and a little shot for a deflection. Pretty routine play that results in the Rangers' second goal.
And Marty St. Louis, you knew that he was going to finally break through. The Deucer was in play, especially at this time of year.
Holding on, and drop it off. Very important kill for the Flyers here. St. Louis with the puck. Back out, Richards shot, blocked, but bounces right to another end for another shot, another shot, skate, saved by Emery off of Stepan. Flyers get some fresh legs out. And the veteran Richards makes his way to center. Gains the line and dishes. Broussard centers, and it goes in on Emery instead. He'll glove it and hang on. The Rangers will make changes as they head up ice. One last push with the man advantage. St. Louis. To Richards and back across ice for Stepan. St. Louis in front, net shot saved by Emery. They can play from behind and make comebacks. Here's LeCavalier. Braden Schenn. Schenn getting it back to strike. Cross ice, all kinds of room for Luke Schenn. He'll take the shot, deflection, save, Lundqvist. One-handed deeper to the Philadelphia zone. McDonald will play it. The wall for Ronaldo. He was checked by Hagelin. Carcillo wrapped up by McDonald. Richards centered it in front, loose puck. Emery able to knock it down as Hagelin was jamming away. Giroux knocked down McDonough, no call there. Giroux ends up with a puck and springs Voracek. Voracek off the wall, across the shot, they score! The defense up with the play again. Mark Streit buries it, and the Flyers are on the board. Third goal from a defenseman in the series already for the Flyers. They're within one.
What a good back check by Claude Giroux. He was in position in the neutral zone to break up the play, feed Voracek, and then Mark Streit just took off.
And what a counterattack by the Philadelphia Flyers, because
there's Matt Reed looking for Couturier, broken up by Nash. Reed gets it back. Reed trying to cut to the middle. Does, hands off, and spilled was McDonald. Reed the shot off the crossbar. And now it's John Moore back to get the puck. No relation to Dominic. He stopped. Flyers get the puck. Raffle in. Strip. Hall for the shot. And the save by Lundqvist as he holds that one to his chest. To Luke Schenn. Head ahead. Off of Giroux. Kevin Klein turns it over to Hartnell. Hartnell skating it to the middle, waiting, and then flipping one that goes off the stick of Lundqvist. Fire it back across. Here is Coburn. Hagelin. Back around behind the net. Now the Rangers have it behind the cage. It's Hagelin. It's it out back to Girardi for a shot. He scores! Dan Girardi, a blast from the point, makes its way in, and the Rangers are back up by 2. It's 3-1.
Boy, what a BB. I mean, you can't shoot a puck any harder than Dan Girardi just did from the point, and I think Ray Emery might have had a partial screen in front of him. But the Rangers did a good job of wearing the Flyers down and maintaining puck possession and puck control. And yeah, boy, that might have even nicked off somebody in front.
The way you put it, Billy, is he really did get this.
Urge the Flyers on. Rangers win the draw, but the Flyers get the puck back. Here's Voracek. Waits and fires, save, rebound! Hartnell jamming at it, it stays out! It was batted out of midair. He has, people concerned about this, he has gotten a shot on goal. There's a loose puck, Couturier back, Atkinson the shot, and Lundqvist able to fight that one off.
With great opportunities on miscues like that.
Back into the Rangers zone. Girardi putting Atkinson to it. Moves it ahead to Pouliot. Off of Brassard. Able to get control. It's onside Brassard for Pouliot. Save Emery. Down low Simmons. Back out Giroux. Point is open, but the pass is a bouncer. Timonen is able to handle it. Lifts to the middle and gives to Giroux. Giroux looks, fires, deflection pad, save Lundqvist. Rebound clear to the point, kept in by Timonen.
Taking away the lanes. There was one that Giroux took a shot, looked like it was going right over Lundqvist's shoulder, and all of a sudden it got blocked.
Flyers penetrate the zone here. The second unit off the Cavalier. Back to strike. They'll wind it fire. Deflection. Atkinson save. Rebound. Shen could not get it through. Cross ice. Nearly had Voracek cleanly off the wall. Now Voracek around behind the net. Tried to center. Klein got in the way. And then it bounces back out to the neutral zone. Strike quickly ahead. Here's Giroux. Giroux swinging on in. Dangles to the backhand. Save Lundqvist. It's toward the net. Behind the cage, Simmons. Simmons now getting himself some space. Simmons turns. Simmons shot wide. Bounces all the way out. Luke Schenn, a blast. Glove save. Lundqvist may have been going wide. Have to get another angle, but Lundqvist just the same, flashing some leather. Here's the fourth. Average more than a point a game in the playoffs in the orange and black. Here's Voracek to Hartnell. Set it off the shin pad of Klein. Voracek trying to get it back to Hartnell. Now it's Voracek behind the net. Stepping in front. Back for Hartnell. A shot off the post. Brings it off the iron. Second time the Flyers have hit the post in this game. Reeled him off. All active stick. Kept it alive. Swing at it. Does finally bounce out to the neutral zone. Hard work, but no payoff there. Now Luke Schenn carries in. For Rister, save Lundqvist right out in front. Rain was all over. Now the Flyers look to try to work through this diligent checking of the Rangers. Strike to LeCavalier. Carries it in. LeCavalier in. The backhander goes wide. Voracek recoils. Is to Giroux. Giroux penetrates the zone. Dishes to Hartnell. Hartnell in along towards to Giroux. Giroux back to Timonen. Timonen with a shot. Knocked down in front. Not sure it got through. If it did, Lundqvist was there. Here's Strike with the pass. LeCavalier up the right wing. Puck bouncing on him. Settles it. Gets it back to Strike. Turning it across for McDonald. McDonald holding on. His pass tip makes it with Atkinson all the way across. Well, there's the shot by Schenn. Save. Lundqvist couldn't control the rebound. Here's Brayden Schenn. And he has it knocked aside by Boyle, who steamrolls up with it. He's got Carcillo with him. There's the pass. He scores! Dan Carcillo letting the Flyers fans know he has just scored to make it 4-1 Rangers. As he gets out of the penalty box and into the scoring column.
Checks out the Flyers bench, gives them a look and probably a few words. Coatsy might have heard it better than us.
Can't repeat it, but go ahead.
Yeah. And of all the turns of events, have Dan Carcillo come out of the penalty box and Brian Boyle break out and dish a nice pass to him. That was well executed by a couple of guys you don't expect to be on the leading edge of a pretty play.
Involved that way, and rust can develop pretty quickly if you're not on the practice ice.
Yeah, it's a timing issue too. You got to get used to the shots, the speed of play, as Coatsy pointed out. It's different.
Here's Ronaldo for Philadelphia. Centering Raffleman. It's batted out of there. Zuccarello overtakes him. Ahead there is Grossman knocking it down. Bounce back to Simmons. Simmons takes a look. Holds. Fires it across ice. Cavalier flings it in on goal. Gloved by Lundqvist. Hold it back. Comer and a blast. And it finds glass. Sort of apropos. The last offering by the Flyers ends up being knocked aside and not getting on net. Henrik Lundqvist did what he had to do. His teammates certainly played well around him, and the Rangers knock off the Flyers 4-1.